that matter was discussed at length within the cabinet last Wednesday, and the position of the cabinet basically, or the consensus is to outlaw, to ban or make illegal the practice of corporal punishment in schools. Insofar as homes are concerned, we will determine that based on the consultations that we'll have. And similarly to even corporal punishment in schools, we have said that, look, before we make any final decision, let us consult with the various stakeholders. We note that there are teachers and parents who are making arguments in favor of retaining corporal punishment. One headmaster told said that deviant behavior, to quote him, that deviant behavior must be stamped out with corporal punishment. I mean, I don't know that beating children is the best way to discipline them.
But Mr. Prime Minister, it's in the Bible.
Well,
let's go to Proverbs 22:15, and I'll never forget this one because I can remember many moons ago, almost 30 years ago, when I first heard this one, where it says, "Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him."
Yeah, but who said the rod of correction is a belt or a pot spoon?
well, the rod of correction that is debatable. That is debatable.
Where in the Bible says that?
It is debatable, sir. I agree with you, but it is said here that foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction, the rod of discipline, drives it far from him.
Well, you see, sometimes we take creative speech and apply practical applications and interpretations based on our own thinking. But I want to also remind you, the other listeners, that violence begets violence, and what we have seen, there's empirical evidence to confirm that children who would have suffered from corporal punishment, severe corporal punishment, especially at home, many of them turn out to be involved in violent behaviors involving individuals, including their spouses, their women. They become women beaters. They become very aggressive. In fact, an example was given to us by Minister Joseph of a particular young man who apparently was exhibiting deviant behaviors when his father decided to push his hand into some hot water. Yeah, as a form of punishment. And that child never really recovered from the trauma, from the scars, the psychological scars of that experience, and became one of our most serious criminals. So, I don't know that corporal punishment is of any value at this point. I mean, I imagine that we should be literally using other measures to discipline our children, but at the same time to spend more time inculcating positive values in our children, spending more time with our children.